You're here because you filled out a survey about a guy. And there's good news. This guy scored an A minus. He is a very good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more of a talker than a doer when it comes to his career. You'll hear plenty of grand plans and ambitious goals, often shared with flair and confidence, but he struggles to put in consistent hard work. Be careful. Don't get carried away by his words. Watch what he's actually doing.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When faced with problems at work, he's likely to have strong, sometimes angry reactions. He might raise his voice, get frustrated quickly, or say things that sting. He doesn't hide his feelings, and little setbacks can set him off.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He can be charming and has lots of creative energy, but his quick temper and sharp words often make things tense around him. People might appreciate his ideas, but he's not very soft spoken and may hurt feelings without meaning to. He's likely to get into arguments or heated debates if someone disagrees with him.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He'll be excited and happy for you, and he'll encourage you openly. You may hear loud praise, and he'll be eager to show you off to others. Overall, expect him to cheer you on, but be aware he likes being noticed too.
What if you start earning more than him?
He's likely to react in the moment rather than hiding his feelings, so you'll know if it bothers him. Expect him to speak up if he's uncomfortable, maybe even making comments about money or wanting to prove his own worth. He might struggle a bit with you getting more attention, but he isn't the type to quietly hold a grudge.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He tends to be organized and likes things tidy when it comes to money, so he's not usually reckless with spending. You'll notice he plans ahead and tries to keep his finances in order, avoiding wild or random purchases. Most of the time, though, he's careful and prefers to manage money with a clear plan.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He generally lives within his means and likes things to be orderly, so he's careful not to go overboard and pretend to be something he's not. You won't often see him showing off or trying to look richer than he is. He prefers honesty over flashy displays. There might be a few moments when excitement makes him spend a bit more, but he quickly gets back on track.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is generous and warm hearted, caring about people's feelings and wanting to help when he can. If someone close needs something, he will try his best to support them, whether that's with money or kindness. Sometimes his excitement can even lead him to give more than is practical.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open about money and prefers to talk things out honestly rather than hide anything. If there's a problem or a decision to make, he'll say what's on his mind, sometimes even too directly. He might get loud or passionate in discussions, but the goal is honesty, not control.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, and he's not the type to dump all chores onto you. He likes things neat and organized, so you'll see him stepping in to help around the house when needed. Overall, you can expect teamwork at home, not just one person carrying the load.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He'll step in and actually help with chores and diapers, not just watch or boss you around. He likes things to be done right and tidy, so he'll get his hands dirty to make sure everything is in order. So expect real help at home, not just someone telling you what to do.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He's quick to jump into an argument to prove his point, and his first reaction is often to defend himself rather than to listen deeply. You may find him talking over you or pushing hard to show he's right. But if you stay calm and explain your side, he can soften and try to understand.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he gets angry, he can be loud and may say things that sting. He doesn't always hold back his words, and his temper might lead him to snap or act in ways that feel aggressive. If you need gentle respect during fights, you may find this challenging with him.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry quickly, and his reactions can be loud and sharp. This isn't something small to brush off. Anger that flares up easily can make life stressful and hurtful, even if he's caring in other ways. Respect and peace at home matter just as much as love.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
When he's upset, he's quicker to blame others than to admit he was wrong. Apologizing doesn't come easily to him, and he might argue or point fingers instead of saying sorry. If you value honest apologies and shared responsibility, know this is a weak spot for him.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He's strong willed and doesn't always pick up on gentle signals. So you'll need to be firm when you set boundaries. If you say no, be clear and direct. He may push back at first or try to argue his side. But once you stand your ground, he will understand and step back.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. His feelings can get hurt quickly, and he might act disappointed or ask why, sometimes even turning it into an argument. You deserve understanding and respect, especially in moments like these.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Most of the time, he will treat private moments with care and respect. He values closeness and doesn't set out to hurt you. It's not what he wants deep down, but strong emotions can get the best of him.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He's passionate and enjoys excitement, which means he might get easily distracted if someone new catches his eye. Though he values emotional and physical closeness at home, his spirited nature makes him more likely to flirt or seek attention if things feel dull or troubled. Loyalty is not his strongest suit when temptation is around, so you'll need open conversations and trust.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
Yes, he is likely to show signs of being over possessive, especially if he feels insecure or threatened in the relationship. You might notice him getting jealous easily, wanting to check up on you, or asking lots of questions about where you go and who you talk to. He can be controlling, wanting things done his way, and struggling to trust without proof.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
Yes, in his case, what seems like protectiveness is often a sign of wanting control. He may say he's looking out for you, but really he wants things done his way and struggles to let go or trust easily. True protection should help you feel safe and strong, never trapped or small.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He views parenting as something you should do together, not just your job alone. He likes to be involved and will step in when help is needed, especially with tasks he finds important. But he does not expect you to handle everything by yourself and prefers working as a team.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he's likely to lose his temper quickly. His strong emotions mean he reacts fast, often with loud words of frustration rather than staying calm and gentle. He wants things done right and doesn't have much patience for mistakes.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He will support you in being a devoted mother and also encourage your own interests and dreams. He likes partnership and wants you to shine, not just fit into a single role. Stay true to yourself, talk openly, and let him see your strength. He'll learn to value both sides of you.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
He's proud of your achievements and cheers you on, but his strong opinions and desire for order might mean things change after the baby arrives. He may expect family to come first and could suggest you slow down or even quit your job, especially if he feels stressed or wants things done his way. You might find him talking about what's best for the kids quite strongly.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He'll show genuine warmth to your parents, not just fake politeness. He cares about building real connections and will make an effort to talk, joke, and include them in family moments. Expect him to be direct and sometimes a bit loud, but his friendliness is honest. He tends to expect others to adjust to him rather than changing his ways for your family.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
He's likely to respond strongly and may make things more stressful if your family creates tension or interferes. Instead of staying calm, his temper can flare up fast and he might say things that feel harsh or make the situation more uncomfortable. If peace is important to you, be ready to guide him gently and step in when needed.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
Yes, he might be modern and open minded with you at home, but expect you to act like a traditional, supportive wife when his relatives are around. He'll want you to follow customs, dress a certain way, and show respect as per family rules, especially during festivals or gatherings. This change can feel confusing, and you may notice his tone becoming more strict or firm in those moments.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
He will usually stand up for you if there's tension with his family, but he might do it in a strong, direct way that can make things hotter. His loyalty is clear. He doesn't like to stay out of arguments or sit on the fence. If he thinks you're right, he'll speak up even if it causes a scene.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He isn't exactly a mummy's boy, but his loyalty to family is strong. When there's conflict with his mother, he's likely to listen to both sides and then decide, often based on what he thinks is right rather than just feelings or relationships. But if you clash with deep family values or traditions, you may find him pushing you to fit in.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is likely to share details of your fights or private life with his mother or sister, especially when he's upset or needs advice. This can feel like your privacy isn't protected, and it may lead to feeling judged or having family members take sides against you. It's important for both respect and a healthy partnership.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, that is why this guy scored an A minus. He's a very good guy. Being with him means your days are energetic, lively, and sometimes full of ups and downs. He brings excitement and strong feelings into everything, including love, work, and family.